Alright guys, we're back. So we're gonna we painted the trunk on the last video, and this time alright, we painted the trunk on the last video. This time we're gonna paint the front, but first, before we do that, we're gonna replace the thermostat with a 160. We're in Cali, gets a little bit hot sometimes, and we still want to run a thermostat, so we're gonna run a 160 on it. We're gonna put thermostat, we're gonna put the gauges for the oil pressure, the temperature for the radiator, and I guess I don't know if he's gonna connect the one for the bolts or not. So we're gonna do all of that, wash the engine bay, and start getting it ready for paint. Weak. Put some muscle into it, bro.
Yeah, don't worry about that. I'll clean it up.
I don't think it's gonna leak.
No.
No.
It's gonna be harder than that.
Huh?
That's gonna be harder.
You're gonna try to fit the fan shroud on it?
Yeah.
We got a fan shroud. We couldn't find one. I guess they don't. I don't know.
I don't think they ever came, or maybe, I don't know.
We couldn't find one, so we're gonna try to make one fit off of 95, 97 Jeep Cherokee. You see that ball? Those things are rusty.
Yeah.
Nice. Ha, joke's on you, it doesn't have a thermostat.
Doesn't, huh?
Nope. You still want to put that 160?
I don't know. Think we should?
Or we could always go back. Well, I don't know. Unless you get the one that I have right there and gut it, so it could give it. Alright guys, so what we found out is that the car doesn't have a thermostat, but it is getting hot. What time? Well, how much did it climb that one time whenever we were going home? About 3/4 of the way.
Yeah, 3/4 of the way.
And the car started shaking.
Yep. I want to shut off.
We were stuck in traffic actually, so, but it doesn't have a thermostat, so even though thermostats aren't that expensive, what, $5?
$5,
We don't want to waste it, so I have a old thermostat from my Mazda B2200. What we're gonna do is gut it, as in instead of running no thermostat, we're gonna take off the center. We're gonna throw it in there. And the only reason I'm saying that, as in gutting it, is because we think that maybe the water's flowing too fast. In some cases, you can get water that flows too fast. You need to slow it down. So instead of running no thermostat, and instead of throwing that one that's 160, we're gonna gut this one, see if it helps. Hopefully slow the water down so it can have some time to go through the radiator and cool down instead of just going straight through. So we're gonna gut this one, throw it on, and see if it helps the car out a little bit. See if it slows it down enough just so it could have time to cool it down instead of just going right through everything. Alright guys, so I gutted it, took off the center, grinded it down just to get the little edges off of it, both sides. And like I said, we're gonna try to throw it on there, instead of wasting that one, throw this one on and try to see if like a smaller hole, slow it down, give it some time to cool through the radiator. Either way, we're gonna throw a fan strap, or we're gonna try to fit that fan strap on it and see if it could help it out a little bit. I'll give you $20 to cut your finger on there.
Yeah.
I just seen the other one. Where did I see it? The one that actually has a. Yo, my mans. My mans.
Oh.
There was a reason why the other guy wasn't running a thermostat.
Lean. We'll find out.
You know why? Because this thing's junk. It's a slant 6, dude. You can't kill it anyways. It was huffing and puffing and shaking and it didn't turn off. You're good?
Made it home, no problem.
Yeah, sure. Alright guys, well, thermostat's on. You didn't tighten it, did you?
Just snugged it.
Oh, okay, yeah. FYI, maybe you guys know this, maybe not. Maybe there's a young kid that doesn't know. When you put silicone or gasket maker or whatever, just snug the bolts a little bit while it still dries. And then once it's dry, then you could tighten it down. But try to put the fan strap. It's too big. We'll cut the bottom off. It looks like it's gonna sit a little bit too low on the radiator, as you can see right there. But we're gonna try it. Are we hacks? Maybe. Is it gonna work? Maybe. The whole reason, guys, is honestly, we don't want you guys to be scared. Just go out there, have some fun with your buddy. Sergio, say hi.
Hi.
Just try it. Just try to do something. You know, it doesn't matter. We can't find the radiator strap for this. We're gonna try to make this one work. Is it gonna work? We don't know, but we're gonna try it. I told him too if you wanted me to cut this a little bit more inside so we could fit it further back, but he said, let me try it like that first. So that's what we're gonna do. How are we gonna hold it?
Zip tie.
That's how we do it. Get your hands dirty. Have some fun. Who cares?
Yep.
If you want to fully restore it perfectly, we would have took it to
Shop. Somewhere. Professionals.
But we don't want to do that. We want to do it ourselves. Figure it out. Do something. Get your hands dirty. Good morning, guys. It's the next day. We're back. Today is Friday. October.
I don't even know.
October 20-something. I don't know what it is. But we are going to start taking it apart, We're not gonna mount the shroud just yet because we are gonna paint it. We're probably gonna leave it off. We just mocked it basically, just kind of eyeballed it to see if it's gonna fall in place, and and we think it's gonna work. But yeah, so we're gonna start taking the stuff apart. Not everything, just like things like the washer fluid reservoir. I don't know if Sergio's gonna take those off. And just see what we could take off, move stuff around, take off the battery, start sanding it, getting it ready for paint. We sanded it. It's not perfect, but it's sanded, so the paint could stick. We covered a couple things so we could wash it. Covered up the alternator, cover that up, distributor, air cleaner. So now we're gonna wash it real good, try to get as much grease and oil off of it. Are you gonna get the valve cover for it?
What? Get
The valve cover gasket?
yeah.
Right now?
I'll see if it has it. I'll just come by.
Damn, let me see your face. Damn. Nah, but seriously, yeah, we're gonna wash it real good. A lot of grease right there, some oil down there, and yeah, get all the dust out of it. Try to get all the ugly off of it, even though it's a 4-door.
Ate it.
All right, guys, so we're using the degreaser. I guess you could use like oven cleaner. I've seen a lot of people use oven cleaner before. The only reason why I'm using degreaser is because we have it from the job that we do. So we're just gonna use that. We're gonna spray degreaser all over it and rinse it off real good. Wash it, get all the dust off, try to get all the oil off of it. I was talking to Sergio and I asked him if we're gonna paint the hood, and we're gonna just try to get as much paint off of it. We're just probably just gonna spray it black on top, just so whenever you open the hood it doesn't look that bad. Eventually, maybe later on, whenever we actually paint the car, you know, we could paint it to color match it to the cars. But for now, just so it won't look so ugly when you open the hood, everything's all painted and clean, and then the hood with the green spot is gonna look like doo-doo. So alright guys, so it's all washed, nice and clean. Got as much grease off as we could, and yeah, now we're gonna let it dry real good. I blew it off a little bit just to try to get the moisture out of, like, mainly like where the plugs go and the alternator and the distributor cap. But either way, we're probably gonna let it dry for a day or so. Alright guys, so we got it all scuffed up, we got it all cleaned up. We're just gonna tape the edges off right now as much as we can, so we don't get that much overspray, like if it really matters, you know. Look at that. There you go. And yeah, we're gonna start painting the surroundings of the engine bay. Well, yeah, we're gonna paint the engine bay. Try to paint as much as we can, try to make it look decent, so it won't look so ugly when you open the hood. And then probably paint the mortar right after. Still trying to find some paint because he wants to paint it Plymouth blue.
Blue, green, I think, something like that.
Just paint it Ford blue.
I can't find it yet.
But yeah, so we'll be back when we start spraying. I like orange peel. Oh, I forgot the peel. Oh. After you do this, I think you'll probably get like 1,500 bucks out of it.
At least.
It's worth like 500 bucks right now. Just saying.
550.
Oh, best off. I know what I got.
I know what it is.
It's looking half decent. It don't look that bad. For being not really a fog coat, kind of. I don't think I'm laying it heavy. I ain't just enough for it to cover up.
Yeah.
Hopefully we don't get no runs, because it is pretty cold. I think it is going to look better.
Yeah, that's kind of decent.
Well, obviously.
Better than how it was.
That was kind of stupid.
What?
Because I said, it looks like it's going to look better, obviously. What is this, semi-gloss?
Yeah. First coat done.
Oh, that's it? Did I get this one in here? Oh, yeah. Look, guys, Sergio's fixing everything else. That's a hole. That's a hole. Jesus! I don't even know that the hole was that big.
Yeah, I just saw it the other day when I came in here to.
Yep. You better start treating that. You're over here painting. See, guys? He's over here painting his trunk, painting the engine bay. Look at this. See, now they're gonna say that I'm liars, bro. Because on the first video I said it was solid. Thing's junk. That's alright.
That's alright. No.
Some little rust treatment and a little license plate.
License plate, good.
So anyways, we'll put the second coat on. Put it on a little bit heavier. Got enough paint for maybe one more coat, but I am going to use that just like on the main parts that you're going to see, like right here. I think the firewall's pretty much done. Looks pretty good. Just gotta go a little bit heavier on some areas just to make it look nicer. You can tell Sergio sanded that side, I sanded this side. You guys put in the comments what side looks better. It's your car. You didn't even sand it that good.
What? Yeah, this side came out better. He did this side. I did that side.
You know we did it backwards though, right?
Why?
We should have painted the motor because it's easier to cover up.
Yeah.
Guess who's gonna cover this up now?
Me. Right here. You got it.
Some cardboard?
Cardboard, anything, trash bags,
Newspaper?
whatever. Whatever works.
We should put cardboard on your floor too.
Yeah. License plates, cardboard, whatever works.
Alright guys, we got the third and final coat. Hit it with 3 coats. This side looks terrible. Sergio sanded it, not me. This is my side. Looks a lot better. I think it's semi-gloss, but it looks pretty shiny. I'm gonna take the tape off, let it dry. And I think that'll be it for this video. We're gonna let it sit for a couple days and so we can paint the motor. And then today, gotta pick up the paint for that too. But we're just gonna let it sit for a couple days. So stay tuned, because we're not done. Leave it in the comments what you guys think. Should we polish this? We're thinking about polishing this. Take the paint off of this and polish it. Polish the cap on this and polish the cap on top of the brakes. Brake fluid. I got something in my eye. But yeah, let us know. Should we paint it black like everything else, or polish it? Until next time, guys. Thanks.